Mother, I mean, I don't go already.
Have you seen the reason why I said you must always listen to me? I told you not to go anywhere, and you refused to listen to me.
You sound as if something is wrong. What is it?
The elders are now holding a secret meeting with the chief priest. Ask me what they are discussing, and I will tell you that I don't know.
So why are you bothered when you don't know what they're talking about?
Doesn't mean that you cannot think. They are planning the same scheme. Now that you're not here, call the youth leader that you said is working for you to proceed immediately to the meeting.
Mother, I cannot do that. The youth leader is not one of the elders in council. What will he be doing at the meeting? What? Tell me.
So what are we going to do?
Mother, I told you before, relax. Calm down. I have this thing under control. Right? I have a plan. Relax.
This boy. Does it mean that he cannot see what is so glaring? Why would he understand the way I'm feeling about this whole thing? Eh?
Dude, what is your problem? I've been calling you the whole day. You're not taking your calls. What's wrong?
Henry, I am facing the greatest confusion of my life now.
Don't give me that. I've been in this town since noon. I've been calling you. You're not taking your calls. What is the problem?
Henry, Chinwendu has called off the wedding.
What? Come on. Must you joke with everything? What is wrong with you?
I am not joking. It happened yesterday as I'm talking to you, and I'm in a very great dilemma. And she's also gone missing.
Missing? Whoa. This is serious. I don't even know what to say. Alright, can you meet me at Isle Paradise Hotels and Suites? Yeah, that's where I am right now. I'm at the restaurant. I'm eating.
Okay, I'll meet you there soon. Alright. You see what you caused? If you hadn't opened your mouth, all this wouldn't be happening.
How can you blame me for anything that's happened? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said anything. But do you know that Chinwendu is my friend?
Whatever.
One thing I know is that if it pleases God to make her your wife, she must be your wife.
Sure.
There's no two ways about that.
Yes. The reason I'm here is because of the conviction I have. Now, some elders in my church even asked me to marry another sister. But I refused to do that. You know why? Because I am convinced that Ozioma is the woman for me.
We are saying the same thing. Your conviction is based on the fact that you are seeing the hand of God in it. I am praying. And I know you are equally praying. So we must continue to pray. And if it pleases God to make her your wife, with God nothing shall be impossible. He will make it work for us.
Yeah. He will. God will. And I am still very happy. Because the last time I got her on the phone, she told me that you called. And both of you were discussing about me. It gave me cause to be happy.
But I told you I would call.
Yes, you did.
That was a promise. Look, I'm not one of those Christians that see promises as nothing.
God bless you.
I see every promise, all promises, I hold them as a covenant. And that is why once I promise to do anything, I'll go all out to get it done.
God bless
That is me.
I called her on the phone, and all through yesterday I couldn't get her on the phone. I was a little bit worried. I don't know why she couldn't pick my calls.
Okay. I'm aware that she's at Abuja for the preparation of her friend's wedding. You know, she's the maid of honor.
Oh.
And it is possible that running around has not allowed her to attend to her phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I would want you to call her for me. Even if she doesn't pick my calls, she must definitely pick yours. you are still her father, and you occupy a very significant position in her life.
I know what you mean. I will.
I'm happy. Let me run along.
Don't worry.
All right.
Don't worry. God is in control.
All right.
Dude, you're not talking. What's wrong? Hey, what is going on? Did she catch you screwing another woman?
Henry, I might not be a prince like you, but you know me as a man of integrity. I'm not into women. I'm not a Casanova.
Yeah, I know, but tell me what is going on. Why would she do what she did? You said she called at the wedding, and then she switched off her phone, and then she went missing. So why?
Everything went sour since Osioma came into the picture.
Why do you keep saying that?
Wait, hang on. Why would he say everything went sour since you came into the
I
picture?
have asked him to calm down and listen. But he just refuses to understand what's going on.
Look, Osioma, it is obvious we cannot be calmer than this, right? So please, tell me what your arrival has to do with this whole drama.
Maybe I should have left. Things should have been different, right?
I think at this point, I am starting to get pissed off. Can somebody talk to me? Please?
Chiwendu's calling. Hello? Chiwendu, how could you do this to everybody? We have been everywhere looking for you. Where are you? Give me a few minutes, I'll be there. Chiwendu, trust me, I'll be there.
What did she say?
She doesn't know I'm with you. Neither you. I'm just gonna go over and talk to her. You would have to trust me in this. I mean, trust me.
Okay.
Dude, what are you guys not telling me?
Okay, I will tell you everything, Henry. But what's most important now is for us to get Chiwendu back. Would you please come with me? Please. Chiwendu, there is a misconception somewhere. Please. Let us not play into the hands of those who don't want us to be together. I love you. And I always will, you know that.
He loves me, and we always do. Why would he be a rapist? How in this world would I ever marry a rapist? Oh. Come here.
Chiwendu, don't tell me that you have been indoors since morning. Because I have come here and have knocked. I've been knocking since. And you chose not to respond. Why are you doing this?
I've been consumed by my own misery. I feel like taking my life. I feel like taking my life. I feel like taking my life.
How can you even say that? How can you say that? What lies ahead is bigger than what we have seen. June, please, don't do that. No matter what.
Pregnant. I'm pregnant for Ferdinand. I'm pregnant.
even a better excuse for you to go ahead with this wedding. You have to go ahead.
I love you with all my heart. You don't just want to understand me. Why?
I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant for you.
Well, the last time I checked, that was good news. You shouldn't be getting angry. I don't think anybody should get angry here, but it happens all the time. Come on, Chiwendu, look at me. Is that why you called off the wedding?
He knows why I called off the wedding.
Somebody, this is getting crazy. Believe me, this is getting crazy. Somebody has to talk to me. Look, I deserve to know.
Where to start?
Start from somewhere. Anyway, I'm listening.
You remember back then in Oka, the day we threw a birthday party for Uzioma?
Yeah.
You remember how she woke up the next morning claiming someone raped and deflowered her?
Yeah.
Uzioma showed up here in Enugu to say that she got pregnant by that act. And she had a baby boy whom she named after me. Chiwendu called off the wedding because of that. Even while I'm telling her I don't know anything about it.
Uzioma. You mean a child was conceived that night?
Yes. A boy.
Ferdinand is not the father.
I keep telling her that.
He's not the father. It's not like I'm saying he didn't do it. I'm just thinking. Our house is open. Look at this. So I'm just thinking, it's possible an intruder came in here and raped you.
Harry, are you still going to maintain your tale about strangers coming into our apartment and doing this evil deed? Oh, please excuse me. Ozoma, wait.
No intruder did it. Neither did Ferdinand. I did it. I don't know why you singled me out from others.
That's something I've done for years. Each time we recruit new members into this brotherhood, I always single out the brightest. And he's given the gift of free sex.
Free sex? Sorry to disappoint you, Capone. I'm not gay. But I don't know what you're talking about. What is free sex?
This is a bottle of the liquid of transgression. It is the gift of free sex. Once you have it, you can sleep with any woman you like. Yes.
Alright, let me see. I think I like it. You know me, I love women. Alright? So how do I use it?
Simple. Just pour a little drop into a glass cup. Pour any drink of your choice into it. Give it to the woman you want to defy.
Okay.
Once she takes it, she's gone. And before she knows it, you must have finished doing whatever you want to do with her.
Oh, Baba, you go kill me that. And this silly thing. My guy. Oh, wow, correct. Correct. So the Chris, I go see me. You know, this is the best gift I've ever received. This. Make a pocket off it before you tell me a story.
Hold on, well,
hold on now. Hey, Chris. So, how much do I pay for it?
It is a gift. You don't pay for it. But I must warn you. You don't brag about it. And you don't tell anybody nothing about it. It is a secret you must keep to yourself for the rest of your life. If you do, my brother, your history.
Alright. Don't worry about me. It's something you don't even know. You know I'm a prince. See? I'm a prince. And you don't know because I know how to keep secrets. I know everything about the palace right here in my palms. But I don't tell anybody. I only tell the ones who deserve to know. So don't worry about me. Secret is safe. Very safe. it would be easy to convince them that an intruder did it. Please listen to me. I know how you feel. Look, I am sorry. From the deepest part of my heart, I am sorry for what I did. Please. At least now you know the truth. Believe me, I'm ready to take care of you and the child. I will take responsibility for both of you.
Henry, I am disappointed in you. You? Prince of Ebelenu Kingdom, drugged and raped an innocent girl?
Oh, dude, I don't know what came over me. It was lost. And believe me, I regretted it the morning she woke up and it was raining curses on the man who did it. I'm sorry.
Harry. No sin will ever go unpunished. You defiled me just for lust. You will leave. Henry, you will leave so long to face the wages of lust.
Wait, please don't go. Please, wait. Our original curse has been following me, and now she placed the new one on me.
I'm sorry. I judged you in a hurry. Please forgive me.
It's okay. Get up.
I'm sorry.
Get up. It's okay. Listen to me. I love you. And I always will.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
My apologies won't make sense over the phone. But if I must say, I'll be coming down home by the weekend. Then I can apologize face to face so it can make more meaning and sense.
I certainly do not need any apologies. Those sweet words from you have melted my heart away. And I am certainly looking forward to seeing you by the weekend.
You would have to stop calling my father to talk to me on your behalf. Whatever burden that has held my heart in bondage has been lifted. I can say I'm a normal person again.
I am happy. These words from your mouth have certainly made me happy. Now, do I have your word that we're getting married?
We will talk face to face when I come. But thank you very much for being such a gigantic pillar of support.
Thank you. It's all right. It's all right. I am happy with the way you are sounding. It means a lot to me. Let me let you be for now.
All right.
Are you telling me, Chioko Karo, that your daughter did not tell you that I was here earlier in the day?
Yes, she told me that you came, threatening the peace in my household. And I have been asking myself, why do you choose to roast your fingers in the fire, except to roast yam?
You know something, Chioko Karo? I am not here for your stupid and baseless proverbs. I want to know the reason why you went to the chief priest.
I went to discuss with the chief priest the way forward of the kingdom.
And what do you mean by the way forward? I am still the queen of this kingdom, and I demand to know the reason why you went to the chief priest and what you discussed with him.
Listen, you are just a woman. You have no right to interfere with the politics of this kingdom, okay?
Ichiko Karo, why are you doing everything possible to put fire on this land? Why?
I need to remind you, it is late. Go back to your house. Do you realize that men who sit in council move after the gods and not before the gods? Good night.
Ichiko Karo, come back here. Are you working out on me? How dare you? Look at this man. Oh, all your evil schemes are now becoming plain to me. Ha, but I'm going to resist every one of you. And let me assure you, even if you take every woman in this kingdom for granted and beyond, you cannot take I, Queen Nemeka of Ebelenu, for granted. You just wait and see. For working out on me, I'm going to teach you a lesson.
Nonsense. Who is she? Who is she? Adama! 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 Come!
Father, what's the matter?
If that woman comes here again to ask of me, tell her you don't know my whereabouts.
Yes, Father.
Okay?
I only told her your whereabouts because I thought she was still the queen we used to know. Apparently, everything is different now.
Nothing is different. The kingdom is getting better. And let us relax and wait for the gods.
The funny thing is, I tried to get her to explain the reason why she threatened the family, and she didn't have anything tangible to say.
Go back to your room and relax, okay?
Yes, Father.
Go back to your room.
Please take it easy.
Why are you staring at me as if I have water in my mouth? Now, I want you to tell me this game that you are playing with the elders in council of Ebelenu Kingdom.
Namaka, the last time your son came here, ask him to leave before he sees the chief priest in me. And this is the same thing I'm going to tell you now. Leave before you see the masquerade of Ebelenu Kingdom.
Nine, let me tell you something. If you finally compromise your status as the chief priest of this kingdom and crown another king, I'm going to grind you to a halt.
Madam,
I swear.
Your time is up. You may not like what you see next.
Nine, look into my eyes and tell me that you are going to crown my son the king of this kingdom. Ha! I told my son Henry, I told him not to go anywhere. I told him not to go to Enugu, and he will refuse to listen. Now see, everything is gradually drifting away from us.
I'm sitting down here with you. Ask me why. I myself cannot even explain it.
I'm not going to make reference to it because we both know already. It's obvious, we witnessed it. Ferdinand and Chiwendu are now happily married. Happily married.
And what has that got to do with you, Henry? You know, I look at you And all I see is failure. Truthfully, I'm not happy sitting down here with you. No.
Uzoma, I understand that you're angry, so I'm going to pardon you. But I will correct you immediately. I am not a failure. I am a prince of a Belenu kingdom, and you cannot say that a prince is a failure.
Henry, I am giving you just one chance to speak. What do you want from me?
Uzoma, are you trying to tell me that you don't recall what we shared? You don't. Listen, in the next 3 weeks, I will be crowned King Onyeburegu of a Belenu kingdom. Now, my kingdom has been listed as one of the oil-producing kingdoms in the East. Now, I've taken my time to recall everything that happened between us, all we shared, and I have realized that you are that woman who will sit with me, beside me, as my queen when I am crowned the king.
Henry, do you see the reason I say all I see when I look at you is failure?
Point of correction, Uzoma. For the last time, I am not a failure. I am the crown prince of a Belenu kingdom, the heir apparent to the throne. I am not a failure. I mean, come on, look beyond this point, right? I understand everything that has happened. I know the way you feel. I'm sorry, but can we just put everything aside and look beyond this point? I mean, look at it. We have a son already. It's a blessing. Let us get together as man and wife.
Harry, I am not moved by your wealth. My eyes are fixed above on Christ who reigns in glory, and that alone. On the purity of my soul. I laid a curse on the man who violently terminated my virginity. I said then, as I'm saying today, that it shall never be well with him, that he should see his destiny, but he would not be able to get into it. Things will go wrong for him. I'm sorry, Henry, that you turned out to be the rapist at the end of the day. But I tell you the truth, all my curses shall remain with you. And this will serve as a warning to all your likes out there who are looking for innocent girls to defile.
Wait. What about my son?
What about him? He will grow up, Henry. Men always have a way of finding their backgrounds. But one thing I would not hide from him is the fact that his father is a rapist. I will let him know that fact. I'll give him the opportunity to choose if he really wants to have a rapist as a father.
Not to worry, Henry. By the time I am crowned king, she will come back.
My prince, I want to know the reason of your visit.
There is fire on the mountain. Surprisingly, nobody seems to be on the run. I came here to ask you just one question. You are the youth leader of a Belenu kingdom. Confirmed.
Yes.
I want to know this. Apart from this kingdom, do you have any other kingdom? Any other one you call your own?
No. See, my prince, your question is complicated. I will not answer any of your questions until you explain everything to me clearly.
I am the heir apparent to the throne of a Belenu kingdom.
I know.
Do you have any problem with that?
My prince, I don't have any problem with the fact that you're the heir apparent to the throne. Even if I have, I mean, it has not and will never change the fact that you're the heir apparent to the throne. That will be the king.
Good. I came here to tell you that age-long agreement is no longer as sacred as it used to be. The elders of our land who had the duty of protecting our cultural heritage, they now want to destroy it, and I want us to challenge them.
My prince, you see, if you think that the elders are going contrary to the tradition of our land, then we have to confront the chief priest. If you want, we can go to him now.
No, we can't. You know why we can't? I've talked with the chief priest. He's one of them.
What?
Yes. So I want us to handle this as youths. What are you thinking? Hey, listen, there is no time to think. No time. The chief priest is part of the conspiracy, so I want us to confront him, and we must resist him. We must resist the chief priest.
My prince, if the chief priest is involved, I'm afraid, count me out.
What did you just say?
My prince, I know you heard me. If the chief priest is involved in it, I, Oyama, the leader of the youths of Ebelenu Kingdom, will not be part of it. Sorry. Permit me to go.
When you do a thing, thinking that no one sees you, there is a night that's always open wide.
Henry, we call you here because the spiritual authorities of this kingdom have exposed the reason why they say that we must not be in a hurry to crown you the king.
And what is their reason?
The truth is that you will never be the king of this kingdom.
How can you say something you know is not possible? I am the heir apparent to the throne. And if you elders do not want to destroy this land, then you find a way to crown me king.
Listen, we don't know about other kingdoms. The truth remains that a rapist will not sit as a king in this kingdom.
On the purity of my soul, I lay a curse on the man that violently dominated my virginity. It shall not be well with that man. Everything shall go wrong with him. He shall steal his destiny, but he shall not get it.
Ichioke Karo, are you calling me a rapist? Huh?
Henry, have you heard concerning the wages of lust?
Mary, no sin will ever go unpunished. You defiled me just for lust. You will leave. Henry, you will leave so long to face the wages of lust.
I want to understand what you elders are saying.
I've said it already. You will never be the king of this land because you are a rapist. A rapist is not a responsible person. And an irresponsible person can never rule over responsible people. Yes.
Your Majesty, I'm still wondering why you summoned me at this time of the night.
I summoned you because I'm not happy with what I'm seeing.
And what are you seeing?
I am seeing the elders refusing to crown you king after my reign. I went back to ask them, and they said that irresponsible people do
do not rule over responsible people.
Wait, Father. In other words, you are saying that I am an irresponsible son.
Whatever I call you does not really matter. But what matters is that I want this throne to remain in this family after my reign. And if for any fault of yours this throne leaves this family, be rest assured that I will make you miserable for the rest of your life. There is only one way to avoid this curse. Henry, live right.
Father, what you are doing is tantamount to laying a curse on me. And I'm wondering why a father would lay a curse on his own son.
Henry, there is only one way to avoid this curse. Live right. Live right. Don't use your hand to pull the trigger of destruction. My son, if you fail to live right, I will personally destroy you.
Why are you elders doing this? Why?
You think that we are destroying the land? I want you to understand that we are trying to develop the land by laying the throne on the foot of a noble man who will be the king.
Of course you are destroying the land! You are destroying the land! Listen! Are you telling me that you want to deny me of my position, my birthright, because of some silly, simple thing I did? Ah!
Listen, your father in his grave will not forgive us. You call it simple, but it is not simple. You lived a bad life, and your father's curse is on you. Yes!
I have a loaded gun right here, and I'm telling all of you, if you do not crown me king, I will shoot all of you and crown myself king. So you have 10 counts to make a decision. 1, 2.
Listen, Henry, listen. We cannot compromise the sacredness of the ancestral stool of a Belen kingdom because one fool has pulled a gun at the elders in council. Yes. You raped an innocent girl, and no matter how many guns you may decide to pull to intimidate us, do realize that a rapist can never emerge as a king to rule normal people. What? No way. What?
Oh, Jay, you're calling me an abnormal person? Huh? You are calling this dude right here an abnormal person? Well, fine! You will be the first to die. Say me hi to my father.
You see, Ozioma, this may not ultimately be testimony, but it is something like that. Protocol is not my real name. My name is Godwin Bezim Esquire. Yeah. Protocol is a name they started calling me here in Onitsha because of the kind of life I used to live. I cannot even say I know how it started. Before I knew it, the name became so popular and I started to bear the name. I came in here today because of something you did in my life. You remember that night I offered you 1 million naira in that hotel that is collapsed now? You said something very significant, and that thing you said has remained with me ever since. As you see me now, I am a born-again Christian. Hallelujah. I have accepted Christ as my personal Lord and Savior, and I can tell you that God has been very faithful to all his promises.
You don't know what joy that fills my heart right now. Because I know that heaven will rejoice.
Amen.
The Bible says that there is joy in heaven over one soul that repents.
Hey, but you need to understand, I am not the only one that got caught and got consumed in the fire you ignited that night. Oh my goodness. Many of my colleagues, my friends, as many of us that we are in that negative business, making money the negative way, the hard way, the bad way, horror to people, intimidating people, almost all of us, we got caught in that fire that you started. And all of us have given our lives to Christ.
Praise God. Praise the Lord. But I must have you know that I cannot take the glory as the one who caused the fire in you to revive and change your life. All glory and adoration must be to God because He deserves it.
Yeah, but even at that, there is something I must have to tell you. You are a saint. Absolutely. Uzoma, you are a saint. And I'm so happy that I came in contact with somebody like you. And based on that, I want to ask you for a favor. Can you see me outside, please?
Protocol. I can call you that now. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the name. Nothing at all. I don't see visitors out. But I'll make an exception.
Please.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm hoping you're okay.
I'm really excited for you and your friends. God has done a beautiful thing in your life, and the God who has started it will give you the grace and the power to perfect it in Jesus' name. Amen.
I recall what you told me about your ugly encounter with a rapist.
That's my past, and I don't think I want to talk about it.
Ozioma, look at that car. I bought it for you to wipe away all your sorrows and agony.
You bought me a car.
The fact that you were raped, Ozioma, has not diminished the fact that you are a strong woman. And that is the reason why I came to you. I am here because I am convinced that you are the best woman I've ever met in my life. And I came to make you a proposal. Please, be my wife.
You know that if your members get to see us out here, you know they're going to conclude, right? That their pastor is involved in immorality.
I am not raised in an Orthodox church where people live under the fear of rules and laws. I am the pastor of a New Testament church where God has given us the power of love. True love in nothing but holy love. You know, you promised me you were going to come, and I am so happy you are here.
I like you because you know how to take charge. You know what you want. Nothing moves you. And I'm very sure that you also know how to get exactly what you want to.
That is the spirit of the power of God working wonders in our spirit. I'll give God all the glory.
Hallelujah.
I know you'll be expecting this. And I'm so happy to give it to you in this garden that signifies love, purity, and oneness. Ozoma, please, be my wife.
don't want to be the wife of a pastor. But you just came from nowhere and stole my heart away.
The Lord will bring us into his banquet hall, where his banner over us shall be love, divine love, nothing but true love. The love that will overshadow you and wipe away all the dents the enemy has burdened you. You shall rise like the bright morning sun, and the church shall be united in love.
Listen to me. I want you to understand something. I want you to understand that I am making this proposal from the deepest part of my heart. I love you and I love you sincerely. You changed my life and I want to live for you as your husband. Please.
God is able and just to fulfill every promise that he has made to his disciples. God will find you a wife.
Oh my goodness, Ugezu, why would you say a thing like that? Why would I ask God to give me another when you are here? You are the one for me. You are the one I want to live for. I want to do anything for you, please. Ugezu, please don't say no.
No, I'm not rejecting you because of anything. I genuinely know how you feel about me. But I am already engaged.
Ugezu, look at the paper of the car. Look at the paper. Look at it has the spare. It's a genuine car that I bought for you. Please, be my wife. Please. I am down on my knees. Please.
Please. I'm sorry, but I'm getting married to a pastor. He already asked me and I accepted. I really appreciate it if you could come for my wedding. And thank you so much for this. It's wonderful and it's lovely. But I can have it. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Sam.
This is Ugezu speaking. How can I help you?
Ugezu, I am in a mess. And you are the reason that I'm in a mess. Are you going to resist me forever?
I don't need to ask. I know this is Henry.
As we speak, you are the only thing I have left. I have lost everything. Everything I have. Everything slipped from my hands.
Do you need to be told that that is commensurate reward for rapists? They shall not know peace. You brought this upon yourself, Henry. So you should be ready to live with it.
Ugezu, please wait. Please.
I'm waiting. What do you have to say?
Can't you remember what we shared? Huh?
Henry, we shared nothing. You drugged me and violently deflowered me. I forgive you. I have moved on perfectly with my life, Henry. And I think you should do the same. I'm getting married very soon. And I will be glad to send you a copy of my invitation card. Have a good day.
She's getting married to someone else. And I have lost the throne on account of what I did to her. And now I am losing her to another man. Is this what she meant by the wages of lust?
Whatever I call it does not really matter. But what matters is that I want this throne to remain in this family after my reign. And if for any fault of yours this throne leaves this family, be rest assured that I will make you miserable for the rest of your life. There is only one way to avoid this curse. Henry, live right.
I have lost everything. I have lost everything because I failed to live right. Now I live in misery.
What is the problem, my prince? The elders came to my quarters and were asking me questions. What did you tell them? And why are you not there with them?
They made it clear to me, mother. They said that a rapist is not a normal human being. And surely a rapist cannot rule over normal people.
Who is the rapist? And who are the normal people? Hey, put that in! Put it down! Put it down! Now why you want to go? What is wrong with you?
Get out, woman.
Put it down!
Get out.
What is wrong with you now?
Get out. Woman.
Get out! Get out!
Hello.
Hello, Daddy. You didn't even call me to wish me happy birthday at least.
Oh, I'm very sorry about that, my daughter. All the same, it's not yet late. Happy birthday, my dear.
Thank you. I wish I had money to market.
I think that's the more reason you should think about what your mother told you.
Must we go down that road again?
Look, my dear, it is important that we talk about it again and again. Even the pastor that came for you, he called me some 40 minutes ago. I didn't even know what to tell him.
I don't know why you're giving this pastor so much hope. I talked to Mom already, and I am serious about that. I don't want to be the wife of a pastor.
Listen, my daughter, that you know what? God is the giver of all beautiful things. And He will eventually give you a good man for a husband.
Amen. That's more like you. Now I have my father back.
Good, good. And that very, very good man might eventually turn out to be a pastor.
Let me not even act like I'm opposing God in whatever He's saying. Whatever He says is fine now. If He says I'm going to marry a pastor, let it be.
That's my daughter talking. That's my daughter. I will give you a number to the pastor. He will probably call to wish you happy birthday.
That's okay.
Do you have any plans for the day?
No. I'll soon be closing from work, so I'll just go home and relax. It's been very stressful today.
I see. Happy birthday then. Be rest assured that I love you and will always do. So your mother.
I love you too, Daddy.
God bless you.
So today is her birthday.
That's her birthday. If I let me send her number to the pastor immediately.
This well. My name is Ugezu. Can I help you, please?
I just got a text from your father notifying me of your birthday. So I am calling to wish you a happy birthday.
Oh, thank you very much. You must be the pastor that has been talking to my parents about me.
Yes. My name is Pastor Stanley, and by the special grace of God, I am the pastor in charge of Redeemer's Arena, Church of All Nations.
That's nice.
You're welcome. What is your plan for your birthday?
I don't have any plans. I just waiting for my closing time to come so I can go back home and pray and sleep. No plans at all.
Would you mind sending me your account number?
Why?
I just want to send you some money so you can celebrate with your friends.
Oh, thank you very much, but no. Thanks.
I am happy for you, and I want you to celebrate.
See, Pastor, I do not want to be a burden. I don't have plans for my birthday. I'm only just going to go and rest. But thank you for offering and thank you for calling. I'll save your number now, so some other time when you call, I'll know it's you.
I am delighted with your response. I'll call you tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Pastor. Have a nice day. Bless you.
She is not material driven. The kind of woman I would want to lead the women.
What a pleasant surprise. Who's behind this?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh my God, thank you so much. I'm so thrilled. Like, this has been so amazing. Thank you. You knocked me off my feet.
Happy birthday, Ugezu.
Thank you.
You see, on this special occasion of your birthday, I want to beg you for forgiveness for all the hostilities I've showed you. Good. Please, let's be friends again.
We're friends. Oh my God.
I like that. And check in here. Something very beautiful for you. We got this specially for you. So you go in there change, and then come back here and party your life out. Go ahead. And I'll tell you why we're doing this. We are doing this because you have been so nice to us. Changed our lives. Yeah. So go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.
Go ahead. Hey! Hey! Hey, Krista.
I can't even believe I'm wearing this. This is what the Bible calls the attire for harlot. How can I even let them talk me into this? Who is that? Oh!
Hey, Henry.
Yeah.
Are you alright? Can I see? Wait! Whoa. Whoa, babe, you look ravishing.
I can't wear this. I can't.
Why? You look awesome. Why would you say that?
Look, this is against my morals, okay? This is not what my father taught me to do. It's against the Bible. Henry, I look at myself at the mirror and I see a woman who lacks moral content.
Okay, fine. Alright. You just said it. You can wear this outside, right? Good. Well, we are not going outside. The party's gonna start here and end here, right in our apartment. Right? We are gonna have fun. Trust me, you look.
What about the people?
What people?
People who are gonna come.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun.
Fine, can I wear a jacket?
If you wear a jacket, you're gonna cover up the...
Just a jacket.
No.
No jacket.
No jacket.
No dress. No party.
No, don't do this. Look, the dress is beautiful. Come.
Stop soon.
Come on. All right. Seriously. You know, we went through a lot putting this whole thing together. Like, we spent a lot of money, which we don't even have. Ferdinand already apologized. So if you guys are even now, just do this for me. Do this for us, please. Please.
My parents were so disappointed. I mean, this is way under my morals. Like, I can't even do this. It's disappointing.
Your parents, I forgot. Right now? Like, I'm thinking, like, right now, your parents should be very far away. So they won't even know anything about the party. And before they know it, we'll be done with the party. Please look at the cup. Oh, whoa, you look great. Please, seriously, please don't do this. Don't do this. I'm begging you. Just this night. Right? In about a month, we'll be done with service. We'll be out. So let the servers, your birthday party, and our 7th party.
Yes. As we are all united before this cake, we are united in spirit. Ugezu, it's your birthday, and I want us to cut this cake at the spelling of love. I chose love because Ugezu here is an epitome of divine love. And like they say, love conquers all things. Now place your hand on the knife. So friends, at the spelling of love, we all are going to join hand cutting this cake. L. O. V. And E.
Listen to me, young man. I am not going to repeat myself. Tell me exactly what you are doing in my compound, or leave me with no other option than to call in the police.
Police?
When you call police for your in-law, what are you going to do when your enemies then come?
Who is my in-law?
Well, my name Nokia.
My name means what?
My name is Nokia. And they call me the ragamuffin of Anyoma. One! It's very unfortunate you don't know me. Because you're busy preaching the gospel. I don't even know what I want on the land.
Now, Nokia or whatever you call yourself, leave my compound.
Hold on.
Leave my compound!
Hold on, you're not need to shout at all. I'm almost through with you. That's your daughter. She's going to be my wife. Now let me see you look into my face and tell me she's my wife.
I look into your ugly face and tell you that Ozioma, my daughter, will never marry somebody like you. Whoa. You hear me?
You think you have what it takes to decide who marries Ozioma, your daughter?
Now for the very last time, leave my compound.
Now hold on, pause.
No, put away that face.
You chat too much. Huh? In your next life, make sure you learn manners. Make sure you learn hard not to come my way. The ragamuffin of Anyoma. Yeah, man. Pause it. Let me be a fucker. Go tell them the MK of says you don't want to visit you. Yeah, black.
All for you, all for you, all for you. Have fun. Don't down my thing.
What's the sense of this call?
I have this feeling you are not reading the handwriting on the wall.
What handwriting?
Ferdinand and Henry organized this party simply to get us drunk and misbehave. And I think the best thing for us to do is to leave.
Are you out of your mind? How can we just leave when they're bringing out your way, champagnes and drink? And let's go back and drink to zero. Let's go back and drink to zero.
Discretion is the better part of valor. I am not a drunk. I am not looking for someone I can drink to zero. If you want to go back, you will fail. But don't ever accuse me of leaving me behind. Excuse me.
Can I just leave when they're bringing out the red thing?
I don't know why she's not still picking her calls.
Now, is there any other evidence that you need to prove that Ozioma is not as committed to her Christian life and beliefs as she used to? Okay, if she was not close to her phone before, are you still telling me that she's not close to her phone by this ungodly hour of the night?
Now, let's not jump into conclusions. It's possible she might have lost her phone.
But she called me with that same phone earlier in the day.
But tonight, there's a possibility that she might have lost the phone immediately after that call. Let's not judge her ungodly.
It's okay.
Sister. Oh, you should take care of her. No. Come on. Hey, sign out.
No, it was a nice party.
I know. Don't go there. Sign out.
See you tomorrow, bro.
Alright. Alright. There we go. You can go to bed. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, I know you had so much to drink. It's alright. You'll be fine. Just get some rest. Get some good rest. Trust me, by morning, you'll feel better. Good night.
Ugezu, what is the matter? No, she went too far. I told you this from day one that this girl was an obstacle. You know what this girl did? She barged in on me, making love on my girl right on this couch. And you're coming to tell me you're sorry?
Ferdinand, we shared this apartment together and that was wrong. I'm not saying that I was right to walk in on you. I am sorry.
Hey, I bought this chair. Oh, you think government provided it? I bought it with my money. Now you listen to me. You are sorry, fine, but someday I will do something and I won't regret it. You will see.
I'm just walking in here. I was so even mature to even close my eyes and just look like, what is it?
So, no. Sit down.
Maybe I should have had your number or his number to call when I'm coming back home. You have finally executed your threat. You said you were going to do this. You threatened to do this and you did it. Ferdinand, except the God I serve is not living. You shall live the rest of your life in sorrow and in tears. Nothing shall work for you.
Wait. What's going on here? Why would she wake up and begin to rain curses on me?
Friend, the day I saw you and your girlfriend committing sin in the living room, I came back later to you and I told you I was sorry. And that was my heart. I told you I didn't even see really nothing. I took the both of you like my mother and now I know why you organized the party for.
Wait, Ugezu, sorry. Just stop. I still don't know what you're talking about. What happened?
Oh wait, Ugezu, can you just calm down and tell us what the problem is? I understand, but just calm down, please. What's wrong?
Fred, I know you did this. I know you did this because you have threatened to do it.
Wait! I didn't do anything. Henry, believe me, honestly, I don't know what he's talking about.
On the purity of my soul, I lay a curse on the man that violently terminated my virginity. It shall not be well with that man. Everything shall go wrong with him. He shall see his destiny, but he shall not get it.
Hey! Now listen to me. Whatever rubbish curse you are voicing out has got nothing to do with me. It will dwell with you because I don't know what she's talking about.
Ferdinand. Ferdinand, look at me. Why did you do it?
Why would you even think I did it? Why?
You don't tell me you. Ferdinand, look at me. I want the truth. Did you do this?
What is wrong with you? Why do you even think I did it? Why is it difficult for you to believe me?
Look, I don't know, but I don't like the feeling I'm getting here. I mean, come on, look at our house is open.
Please, Harry, do not even cover up for him, okay? Ferdinand, you know why you organized that party for me last night? Because you wanted to rape me. You wanted to rape me and you dragged me. But I'm telling you today, Ferdinand. I am telling you today, Ferdinand, that my God will send his wrath on you. He won't let you go upon it. He will send his wrath on you. But I don't see.
Wait, hang on. It's not like I'm saying he didn't do it. I'm just thinking. Our house is open. Look at this. So I'm just thinking,
It's possible an intruder came in here and raped you. Can you make her see that possibility? Now look at me. Do you know how much I spent yesterday trying to make you happy? Okay, fine, yes, I was drunk, I was tipsy kind of. And I saw you lying on this couch. I saw your exposed groin. But I just walked in and slept. I didn't rape you, I'm not a rapist. Shut up! Shut up!
I swear, God, send me what I do. Leave me alone.
Henry, I left both of you in this living room last night.
What are you insinuating? That I did it?
If you are sure you didn't do it, then why would everybody think I did it?
Wait, there was something you said. You said she saw your nakedness and you swore to see it.
Oh, forget that. Look, all that changed after I read the book you gave me. Now, if you are sure you did not do this, then go in there and convince her that some fool must have taken advantage of the porosity of this house to come in and rape her. Now, if you don't believe me, you and her can as well go to hell and burn to ashes.
Oh my God, thank you so much. I'm so thrilled. Like, this has been so amazing. Thank you. You knocked me off my feet.
Happy birthday, Ugezu, man.
Thank you.
You see, on this special occasion of your birthday, I want to beg you for forgiveness for all the hostilities I've showed you. Good. Please, let's be friends again.
We're friends. I was a fool not to have read the handwritings on the wall. I sinned against God, accepting to party with unbelievers. Now I have this guilt that will follow me all the days of my life. The more I think, the more I'm convinced that he did it.
I'm sorry, Ugezu. I listened to Ferdinand. I listened to him. I don't think he did it.
Did you do it?
Of course not.
Then who did? I don't believe your cock and bull story of someone sneaking into this house and doing this. Yesterday was not the first day that we left the main entrance door open. We have done that countless number of times, mistakenly. So Harry, how come yesterday was the first day that we organized a party in this house? And also the first day that I was drugged and raped? They don't talk to me about someone sneaking in here and doing this. He threatened. He swore.
Doctor, please, what is wrong with my little girl? What is wrong with her?
She'll be okay. I'd like to see you outside.
See me outside.
Briefly. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. Okay.
Doctor, you're making me very nervous right now. Please tell me, what is wrong with my daughter? She's my only child. She has lost appetite. In fact, she's looking pale. Please, I beg you. Tell me, what is wrong with her?
It's alright, madam. It's alright. First of all, her problem is something medical science can handle.
Medical science,
Just
doctor.
calm down.
Medical science.
Yeah, so based on that, I would like to tell you to calm down.
Okay. I'm down. Tell me, what exactly is wrong with her?
You see, she has typhoid fever and a significant level of malaria parasite. And we are actually doing everything medically possible to ensure that the pregnancy is not tampered with. We'll handle it, I assure you.
Did you say pregnancy? Did you say pregnancy? Finish.
You mean you are not aware? She's 2 months pregnant.
Telling you that I know why. Ozioma has compromised her faith. She has become unequally yoked together with unbelievers, and this is an express disobedience to the word of God.
Oh my God, oh my God. How could she bring such a shame to my family, my husband's son?
Madam, I guess that question is not for me. And like I told you, your daughter will be fine. She's actually...
Stop telling me about medical record. I'm telling you that I'm finished.
Take it easy, yeah? Take it easy. Don't need to walk yourself
Oh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.
As it's her condition now, she needs all the rest she can get.
Hey!
Father, I'm sorry, but I do not like the look on your face. There's something the matter.
Take a look at this. Now, can you explain the meaning of that lab test bearing the signature of a certified lab scientist? Can you?
No. What is this? Ozioma, how could you make yourself a tool in the hands of Satan?
My dear, why are you bringing Satan into this? I clearly saw a revelation of a ragamuffin coming to marry her. And that same ragamuffin shot at me because I told him to his face that he cannot marry my daughter. But how wrong was I? Ozioma has already proven herself a ready ally to that ragamuffin. But here and now, I'm telling you to your face that you are not a worthy daughter to a man in my status.
Is this true?
Also, you've destroyed our family. Your father has lost his position in the church. How could you bring such shame to us?
Can you make her see that possibility? Now look at me. Do you know how much I spent yesterday trying to make you happy? Okay, fine, yes, I was drunk, I was tipsy kind of. And I saw you lying on this couch. I saw your exposed groin. But I just walked in and slept. I didn't rape you, I'm not a rapist.
Finished. Ozioma, I'm the disappointed to see that you are not committed to the teachings of the church. How could you? Oh, God, Jesus.
I'm finished. I wanted to save your time, sir. Because if I let you, you'll go on and on again. For all the money in Central Bank, I will never sin against God. For He is the mighty God, the great I am that I am. He is a faithful God. And if you come to Him today, He will make your life better. He will make your life peaceful and enjoyable.
1 million. Big money.
God is great.
Where in this world will I find this girl? Where will I ever find this girl?
And who is this girl you're thinking of?
I encountered her just once. She left a mark in my life, and I came to the conclusion that she is the woman for me.
I can't believe this. You're sitting down here, you're thinking of another woman.
Helen, you are wrong. I've not just been thinking. I've been looking for her all over the place. Do you know why? Because she is outstanding. She is awesome. She is exceptional. She is unique. And I can spend any amount of money, as in any amount of money, just to find her.
So tell me, what do you intend to do when you eventually find her?
I don't know why you're asking me nonsense. The rest you know. I know the truth that you hold very dear in the deep part of your heart, that you may likely end up here as my wife. That's bull crap. Then I want to tell you the more advanced truth, Ellen. The more advanced truth is that it will never happen. Never.
Wait a minute, Protocol. Are you sitting down here and telling me all this rubbish?
Who the hell do you think you are? Which face are you talking about? Listen, Helen, you are just as perfected as the rest of us. You are versatile in all negative businesses. And I'm not going to lay a curse on my unborn children by allowing a woman who is morally bankrupt to be their mother. I can't do that. I find a woman who is the very definition of a Christian mother. And she is the one that I'm going to marry as my wife. And now listen to me, thou you miserable Helen. If I fail to find that woman that I'm looking for, I'm going to remain unmarried for the remaining days of my life.
Do you really want to know what I have to say to you?
You are surely going to speak another rubbish, and I know that much.
I'm so sorry for you.
Listen to me, Helen. I am already feeling sorry for you because you have no life. You are just a fool, miserable fool. If that is what you mean, then you are welcome. Nonsense, Helen. That we are looking for the skin of a tiger doesn't mean that we can possibly settle for the one that maggots have destroyed completely. Idiot.
I was not able to understand what you were saying. Now, I've been calling Ozima for days now, and she's not been able to pick my calls. I have beautiful plans for this family, and I need to know what is going on.
You see, Pastor Stanley, I am not going to hide anything from you because you're a man of God. The truth, as it stands now, is that you cannot marry Uzioma.
There you go again. This is just about what you told me when I called earlier. I came here so you can throw more light on that. Why do you say I can't marry her?
Ozioma is pregnant.
You're not serious, are you?
Pastor, I am very serious. She compromised her faith. She got unequally yoked together with unbelievers. The result is that she has now become an object of ridicule.
This is unbelievable. Where is she now?
All I know is that she's no longer in this house.
You should... Oh, God. You should know where she is. At a time like this, she needs all the support she can get from us.
Why should I know? Ozioma has destroyed my outstanding integrity. And I am even regretting why...
All I need is a place to stay. My father has asked me to leave his house, which I totally understand. And God knows that I don't blame him one bit. Because I know the magnitude of shame that I have brought upon my family. I'm 2 months gone. And I know that this burden of mine will be lighter if I have a friend like you to support me.
Ozioma, I know a doctor here in Onitsha that can take care of this without any risks to your health.
What are you talking about?
Based on what you've said so far, this is an unwanted pregnancy and there is no way you can keep it. I'll take care of the bills for you to abort the pregnancy.
Do you even know what you're saying? Chiwindu, this will worsen the whole issue.
Ozioma, think about your future. You can't cope as a single mother. This child will restrict your freedom and everything. You might even end up remaining unemployed. Firms and businesses do not always look the way of single mothers.
Chiwindu, I came here because I know that you're one of the few people who would understand me and help me. But if you're telling me that you cannot help me, I'll face my fate alone. But one thing I won't do is mother. And if I must have you know, abortion is mother.
Okay. If that's what you want, I will not turn you down. This is our boys' quarters. You can stay here for as long as you want. But be rest assured that I will provide you with whatever you need to eat.
Thank you.
And just in case my parents see you any day, just tell them that you're my friend that is spending some time with me. And please, don't say anything other than that, okay?
I'm grateful. I won't say nothing. I won't say nothing. Thank you so much.
That woman.
Well, I'm not going to spend much time here. What do you want?
I want you to assure me that you're the same Randy guy.
Depends on what you mean. I'm still Randy, but I don't do shits lately.
And what do you mean by you don't do shits anymore?
The gospel of Jesus Christ is getting louder and louder in almost all the streets. I mean, if you've not been listening, then I must say you're living in isolation. Everybody is listening and the gospel is gaining ground.
Wait, hold on. I can't believe this. Randy guy sitting down and preaching the gospel to me.
Helen, what do you want?
Listen, I'll pretend like I didn't hear your whole gospel drama. You're a killer, and once a killer, always a killer.
Is this the reason why you invited me here?
Here. His name is Protocol, and he's an evil man. And the fact is that I like him very much. You see, it's in my nature to have a thing for evil men. We've been in a relationship for 2 good years, and he has proposed all the love in this world to me. But I brought you here this night because I want you to turn him off.
My name is Protocol. Protocol of Onitsha. We are the original sheets that run this town that is filled with sheets. People will always say that I'm evil. And that is when they provoke me. And bring out the beast in me. Don't provoke me, please. Put that God and see the fuck that they let's talk business.
I encountered him once, but I must tell you he's not one of the guys I would like to turn off.
It seems like you don't know who you're talking to. I am Helen, the light that shines in the whole of the city.
You call yourself light when you still consider evil men as the best people that can wet your ties. What kind of light is that?
Listen, I won't sit here and wait for you to insult me. Let's say I make you a deal. I give you 2 million naira, you get the job done. I'm sure you know where he lives.
Well, there's always the last assignment waiting for the mafia. My fee is 5 million naira. Soon as I get your credit alert, I will settle down to work.
But you didn't even give me your account number.
I'll leave it in your car.
You don't know the car I came with.
Helen, I will not be parading myself as the Randy guy of this city if I don't know what is happening in this city. I'll leave the account details in your car. Remember, 5 million naira.
I'll be really shocked if this guy even knows the car I came out with. I just drove that car for the first time today. Wow, he sure is the Randy guy. Huh.
Hey, my guy. The protocol. The protocol. Now, what did happen? What's going on here? What is happening? Can someone please break the silence? What's going on here?
Slick.
Yeah?
My financial worth to Helen is 5 million naira only.
I don't understand. What do you mean by that?
Take a look at the text message. That is bank credit alert. Helen remitted 5 million naira to his account.
So what is it for?
The same Helen I made a millionaire. Helen has gone to him to hire him to turn me off. He charged 5 million naira and Helen paid 5 million naira for him to turn me off. What is my offense? Because I told her the truth. That I'm not going to punish my unborn children by allowing a decrepit asshole, a woman who is morally bankrupt, to be their mother, which is the truth, known by everybody. That's what I told Helen. And he went to this man here to hire him to turn me off.
Jesus Christ. I mean, this is crazy. Why would she do that? What for?
Oh, well, I know you guys can always cause her to disappear from the planet, but I plead with you not to do it. I believe she can come back to her senses soon.
Brandy, I can tell you immediately that Helen has got no senses. She has no conscience. I sincerely appreciate your coming here to give this information. Thank you very much. But do me one favor. You have to just give him back his phone. I want you to go. Handle your part. And leave us to handle our part.
If you kill that girl, her blood will be on our heads. I came here because you told me you decided to break away from negative life. Let us not expand the kingdom of Satan by killing that girl. I mean, she would go to hell, and the devil and his evil agents will be happy.
Somebody is talking about the devil and his agents.
Why would she do that in the first place?
I sincerely wonder who the devil is.
This is crazy. Why would she do that? What for? No. Aside from the other lady. Oh, God.
You don't have to thank me. You see, I'm acting under instructions. According to your friend, she said I should give you this fruits.
Thank you. Only God will bless you for me, and also my friend.
Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your.
You see the man that got you pregnant? I mean the caller. The man that has been calling you.
You know what? Thank you so much. You can go. When I need you, I'll call you.
It's obvious that the caller is the same man that got you pregnant, and I am pleading on his behalf. Please take his call. Perhaps he has reason to the fact that he is responsible for a pregnancy.
Why would you just jump into conclusions like that? You know what? Go.
It's obvious that she doesn't want to take my calls. And I guess the only thing we have to do now is for you to call her.
I'm sorry, Pastor Stanley. But why would you want me to call her? She is carrying an illegitimate child and has brought shame to the faith. No, I don't want to talk about Ugezu again. And if this is the reason you invited me to your office, then I'm afraid I must leave now.
Let us share a part of the scripture. It is a popular part of the scripture I know that you know. Proverbs 14:12. The Bible says, there is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are ways of death.
But what has that got to do with the issue under discussion?
Let us not curse one who God has not cursed. Let us not condemn the one who God has not condemned. Uzoma explained the circumstances that led to her pregnancy to her mother. And it is clear that it can hardly be her fault. It is unfortunate that it happened. But to be honest with you, it could have happened to any other person. I want you to call her with your phone so I can speak to her.
Pastor Stanley, are you telling me that you want to marry a woman who is already pregnant with an illegitimate child in her womb? Kai, listen to me, my son. I am an elder in the Pentecostal family church, and I always stand by the truth. Forget about the fact that Ugezu is my daughter. I am telling you the truth. If you, a pastor, marries a woman who is already pregnant with an illegitimate child in her womb, you may have succeeded unwittingly in starting something which will eventually consume and destroy your church. My advice is very simple. Look for another sister.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Whatever you are going through right now, I need you to understand that we have not abandoned you. And God has also not abandoned you, because He would never abandon His people.
Is this Pastor Stanley talking?
Yes, this is Pastor Stanley. How are you and how is your health?
I'm fine, thank you, Pastor. Everything is fine. I apologize for not picking up your call. Truth is that I do not know what to tell you.
I understand. Even as you speak right now, I can feel your agony and frustration. But I want you to understand that what happened to you can happen to any other person. You just have to put the past behind you and move ahead.
Thank you very much.
Now, please, try and pick my calls when next I call.
Yes, I will. Thank you. Thank you so much for your maturity and understanding. God bless you. Please, can I speak to my father, please?
Yes, of course. She wants to speak with you.
I don't have anything to tell you, Ugezu. Just note that I am disappointed you can bring this shame on the family.
Edo Punka, what you are doing right now may seem bright in your eyes, but I tell you, you are not helping her at all. This is not the end of our world. And I tell you that God has already forgiven her. And you should equally find it in your heart to forgive her.
Why are you being this hostile to me now? We've come a long way from this now.
Those that eat together do not eat themselves. Do you know what that means?
Is that why you're treating me this way? Is that why you're manhandling me? This is the Henny you've known for years, so you should not be treating me this way. I simply cannot eat you.
Oh, thank God. Helen, you know this time.
Don't touch me. How can I explain? It's not what you said it is, please. How can I explain?
I swear you don't have anything to explain, Helen. Yeah, you don't have anything to explain. Because you hired him to eliminate protocol. He charged you 5 million naira. And you paid! Do you know why you paid? Because you have no conscience. You have no conscience. And you realize that your end has come. Oh, thank God you're there. Get up here. They're looking at me. Once upon a time, Jesus of Nazareth encountered a woman, the woman of Samaria, a lousy woman that was changing men like rags. As at the time she met Christ, she had married 5 men, and the one that was banging her at that point, she acknowledged was not even her husband. That woman, just a wacko like you, she met Christ and her life changed. She became a new woman, ultimately metamorphosed into one of the disciples of Christ. And I look at you, I see a wacko, our local example of the lousy woman of Samaria. You have already condemned me to death. That's why you paid 5 million for somebody to take my life. The only thing that came to my mind is to end you, but I'm not going to do that. Now listen to me, Helen. You have to locate a local church where you are going to give your life to Jesus as your personal Lord and Savior. And you must get serious with the things of God, and I'm monitoring you every step of the way. If it could be proved that you are not serious, as I just said, I'm going to get you one more time. And listen to me. Look at me. Nobody will like what I'm going to do. Leave this house. Just like that. We are new men now. New men. Okay, it's okay. Do no bullshit. It's okay. It's gonna be hand. Alright. Man.
No. I can't take it anymore, Chewindu. Just stop.
Have we met before? Your friend already told me that you are here with just 20,000 naira. Can you imagine that? I'm so surprised. It simply means that you are a lady that is exposed to the ugly part of this earth. And I want to tell you something. Your redemption from the shackles of poverty can actually start tonight, and I volunteer sincerely to be your redeemer.
Are you not the man that called himself the paymaster? The one that volunteered to be my redeemer.
Thank God. Thank God I met you finally. I've been looking for you all over the place.
Why?
That night that you preached to me, you left something strong in my heart. You left a very strong word, and ever since that time I've been thinking about these words. And I've been praying God to make it possible for me to see you again.
Hallelujah.
Oh, praise the Lord, yeah.
So, you live around here? Eh? He's our neighbor. My father's constant headache.
Why would you say this to an old friend of mine? No, that's not fair. Of course, I agree. I used to be headache, not just to your father, but to everybody. But not anymore.
Yeah, all things are passed away.
I am a new man now.
New creation.
A new creation, yes. Understand it. I don't know why you're saying this. Why are you making reference to old things?
Okay, fine, yeah, but my father said it.
Good to see you.
Hallelujah.
You look good.
Thank you.
I'm impressed. Ozioma, you are not yet married. How come that you are pregnant?
I was drugged by the people that I trusted. I was raped. And this is the result. It's such a pity that my father disowned me in the process. Well, I'm here until the day I gave birth.
This is wicked. This is vanity of trust. Trust in mortal men. Is there a way I can lay my hands on these bastards?
Oh.
No, because I have a lesson to teach them, and I want to teach them the hard way. Seriously.
Sir, with all due respect, you don't call anybody a bastard.
Yes, I'm sorry. I don't even use such words, but they give me a reason to. I can't understand this. It's unthinkable. How can people see someone as outstanding as you are, and the person still has the effrontery to unleash this wickedness on you? It's unimaginable. I can't comprehend this. As you see me here today, I am a new man. And that's because of the noble words you left with me that night we met at the hotel reception.
Praise Jesus.
I am convinced that I owe you a whole lot. And as I'm looking at you now, I can confide in you. I can do anything for you.
Right now, I just want God to do His thing. But there is something I always know, that God never abandons His people.
Of course, God never abandons His people. That is the promise of God we hear all the time. And people will always hide under that promise to perpetuate evil all over the place. But let's not go into that. Could you please come to my house much later? You won't believe this. I actually live in this close, number 16. Just few houses down there. That's my house. I live there. Can you pay me a visit?
I'll think about it.
Good.
But I'll have you know that I am so happy that you're a new creation. With due respect, sir, you can never be my redeemer. God is my redeemer, and my redeemer, He liveth.
Your redeemer liveth. Now I understand the complete meaning of that saying of yours. Your redeemer lives. Indeed.
Chiwando, the Lord will bless you. He will bless you for all you did for my daughter. For planting in my vineyard. The Lord Almighty will plant in your own vineyard.
Thank you, Mama. You know, I see the handwork of God in all of this. So I refuse to take the glory. I give God all the glory.
Amen. Jose,
Yes, Mama.
have you given him a name?
No.
I wish Papa was here. I could have given him a better name. But I have a name for my son. I'm gonna name him after the man who put me through the shame. I love him too.
Ozioma, my daughter, you see, God is the ultimate decider of all things. He has not abandoned you, and we surely cannot abandon you. God is with you, and He will always remain with us. So in everything we must give Him the glory. It's okay.
Let's go. This one you're looking so downcast. Are you alright?
I'm not wholly alright, sincerely. There's something I want to discuss with your friend. That is why I'm here. You are my neighbor and you know me very well. I want you to make it work, please.
What is it you want to discuss with my friend?
First thing is that you have to understand that I am not one of those men that will just start doing something without thinking. What I came to discuss is something that I have given critical thought over and over again. And I am convinced that your friend is unique and very much outstanding. And that is the reason why I want to make her my wife. I understand she traveled, and can you direct me to her village? I'm ready to go.
Well, I cannot say anything for now. I will have to discuss with her.
Okay, I understand, but can you at least give me her telephone number? I have some things to tell her. Sweet things, and I can tell you that she will enjoy them. Just give me her number. Let me call her and explain myself. Please.
Protocol, let me tell you the truth. Ozioma is just trying to get stronger. She's trying to be stronger for the challenges ahead.
And that is the reason why you have to give me this number. Or at least direct me to how I can see her. I want to be part of those challenges that she's going to face. Listen, I understand that she's passing through a turbulent time and she needs to become strong. I volunteer to be her pillar of support. To make her stronger. You are the one that can make this thing work. You know me, Chiwendo.
I will advise you to leave everything to fate. If it's the will of God that the both of you will see again, so be it.
Why are we always doing this, and why? Why should we leave it to fate, something we can handle as people? Why are we disturbing God, praying to God to come and help us do something we can do?
Protocol, I cannot determine her future for her. I can't. Look, when you see her, you should tell her exactly what you're telling me.
Listen first, understand that it's marriage I'm talking about. It's not girlfriend rubbish. I want to marry her, make her my wife. Can't you just understand it, please?
When you see her, you should be able to tell her, please. I just have to get inside. I'm sorry, please. I'm sorry.
Is it because of those rubbish I used to do with your father?
No, it's not. Trust me, it's not.
I am different now. I'm different. I'm no longer a troublemaker. This is a Christian that is sanctified, that is going to heaven. Very close to God now. Please. Just at least a telephone number, let me just call. Which kind of nonsense is this? Can you remember?
Huh? Mama, I'm ready. And I'm on my way to Onitsha like I told you. But the baby is sleeping. And I know that you can help me take care of him.
I will. Please greet Chiwanda for me.
I will, Mama.
Please, God, help my daughter to get this job. Please, I beg you. It will help her go off her soul. She has suffered so much. Chukubiko. Hello,
I know they've briefed you already, but I'm here to ask for forgiveness. I understand the
So, what's the meaning of this? Why are you standing up?
Chiwanda, a man that controls all that you control is a rich man. And I'm not that friend to underestimate another friend just because we're friends. I'm standing up because I respect you. I do.
Your humility is so intimidating. Please sit down.
Thank you very much. What's the file for?
Congratulations.
Why are you confusing me? Why would you be congratulating me?
Okay, look around this office.
And what about it?
Okay, I have been mandated by the head office to employ someone that can take over from me. Someone that I can trust. The buck stops on my table, so I settled for you.
Are you serious? Oh my God. So what should we be doing?
They want me in Enugu for bigger responsibilities. Uzioma, I cannot have you and employ another.
Chiwanda, you are such a nice person. My God will bless you. I don't know why you keep sowing so much seed into my life. How am I gonna repay you?
Don't think of paying me back. I want God to pay me back. I just want you to be happy. Huh? I beg you. You owe me nothing. So please, don't think of ever paying me back, okay? Protocol is still dying for you. He would want to see you.
Protocol, or indeed any other man, is far away from my thoughts. I have a job now and I want to concentrate on it and make you proud. That's the spirit. Congratulations once again. That's good. You deserve it, huh? It's okay, you're my friend.
Pastor Stanley, are you telling me that you want to marry a woman with an illegitimate child? Kai, listen to me, my son. I am an elder in the Pentecostal family church, and I always stand by the truth. Forget about the fact that Ugezu is my daughter. I am telling you the truth. If you, a pastor, marries a woman, you may have succeeded unwittingly in starting something which will eventually consume and destroy your church. My advice is very simple. Look for another sister.
If I marry her, it will be a marriage built on forgiveness. Yes. There's no way marriage built on forgiveness can destroy the church. Yes, it cannot destroy the church. Rather, it will bring the church together.
Good afternoon, Pastor.
The first thing I want you to realize is that I admire you so much.
Are we still on this again, Pastor?
I made a decision to have you as my wife. And as we are talking right now, I still stand by that decision to make you my wife. Just say yes to me and our marriage preparations will start immediately.
Pastor, listen. I have a dent. I have an illegitimate child. And I do know the kind of congregation that you rule over. I watch your TV ministry and your followers are huge. I don't want to come in between you and your ministry. I do not want to destroy your ministry.
Can you please listen to your pastor? If we become man and wife, it will be a marriage built on love and forgiveness, which are cardinal parts of Christianity. And there is certainly no way a marriage based on that can destroy the ministry. Rather, it will help it to grow. I want you to think about it.
I'm sorry, I do not have anything to say at this moment. If you excuse me, I'd like to drop this phone.
No, before you cut the call, I want you to realize that you don't have a dent. All our dents have been nailed to the cross of Calvary. I want you to feel the power in the blood of the risen one. I want you to see the love that's made the blood of Jesus Christ to take away all our debts. I need you to understand that the blood of Jesus has washed away all our debts. Think about it. I need you to think about it.
Your customer.
Thank you.
Came in from Chiwendo. She called me earlier on to ask me if I've received it. I said no. But the courier man just brought it now.
Why would you trying to send me a parcel without calling me?
I guess she wants it to be a surprise.
Okay, thank you.
Alright.
Oh my God. Chiwendo is getting married? Just after 1 month in Enugu.
It started like a joke the very week I came into Enugu. I have been following this guy and it got clear to me that he is serious. As you may have seen, I am getting married and you are the maid of honor. I wanted it to be a surprise to you and I'm sure I succeeded. I want to thank you for your cooperation and understanding as I look forward to seeing you in Enugu at least a week to the wedding. We have a lot of things to put together.
We sure do have a lot of things to put together, Chiwendo. I've always known Chiwendo is a true African woman with a heart of angels. A woman like that will not find it difficult to find a suitor. She's blessed.
Excuse me, ma. Chiwendo just called me now to ask me if you've received a parcel and I said yes. She said I should come look at your face and know how you look. What do you think that means?
Chiwendo is very mischievous. She wanted to surprise me, so you can go back and tell her that she succeeded. Because I am wowed. She's getting married.
I see. Wow.
Oh, really? That's God working. That's God. That is God working.
That's good.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I'll do that.
There is a night that sees even in the dark. There is a man who confirms the words of the oppressed. When you do a thing, thinking that no one sees you, there is a night that's always open wide. Is watching you. There is a night that sees even in the dark. There is a man who confirms the words of the oppressed. When you do a thing, thinking that no one there is a night that's always open wide.